Topics I wanted to discuss today was business and financial literacy. Two topics I feel is lacking in the black community, especially the inner cities and the youth. I feel like we need to open up the minds of the youth. Schools ain't gonna do it. Our parents wasn't taught it. They can't do it. It ain't nobody coming down to our communities and doing it. So who else gonna do it besides us? I feel like we got to take the power in our own hands, educate ourselves, and educate each other so we could build up out the mud, you feel me? And quit crying about, oh, this, they not helping us with this. They ain't helping us with that. Fuck that. We finna help ourselves. All that crying shit, that shit out the door. I'm about action, you feel me? So, and I got two prime examples. We got two business owners, entrepreneurs that's from where you from. You know, they got their own story. I'm gonna let them tell their story. We're gonna get a little background. I'm gonna start with my boy Bam right here.
I mean, well. First off, let's start with this. As far as you know, the whole business route, right? In order for us to really understand business, we got to understand the bullshit that's within it, the bullshit that's within us, our people, right? We can't expect to have financial gain when we still separated, in the community, as far as the culture. You know what I mean? We'd rather go buy from others other than ourselves, right? We could do the same thing that everybody else is doing, but we don't want to cut the nonsense out first. So we'll rather wait and see where a nigga from to see whether or not we gonna purchase something from him. So if a nigga from a so-called op hood or whatever it may be, you ain't supporting the business, right? But and just flat out said, it's not a disrespect to no other culture, but hey, you ain't saying that when you go support the Mexicans and they just got through killing a 6-year-old girl on the bus stop or something like that. You still gonna support they stores. Us, all it is just a look. We could have on a certain team a different color, and a nigga ain't gonna support us, right? In order to understand, we got to be able to understand where the separation is with us. You feel me? How we going everybody will talk it though, right? Everybody will talk it. We need to come together and support this business. But we still worried about where a nigga from. So how we really gonna gain, how we gonna really get, ahead without focusing and capitalizing off the matter at hand, which is us, right? Which is us. Where do we start first? How do we even start spending money with each other? The bigger picture is us. It ain't even all about the money. The bigger picture is us, showing that we could actually deal with one another. We could fuck with each other. We could actually talk to each other. You got 4 brothers right here sitting down talking. Don't nobody know where we from. I mean, people gonna know, but
Yeah,
we
yeah,
ain't
they
we ain't
gonna know for
announced where
sure.
we from.
Right.
So why, once we announce where we from, why is it now separation? That shouldn't even now. See, we look at the man for where he from, opposed to looking at the man for who he is. You know what I mean? We need to get back to looking at that man for who he is, and then everything else will fall in line.
That's a bar.
That is like